This is a formal introduction. I'm Raziel, and this is my channel, Sino Entertainment Industries. Um, and I just, I really want to just say some things about me and say some things that I want my channel to be about. Like, I've been diagnosed with a panic disorder, a generalized anxiety disorder, Asperger's syndrome, but it's none of that's a big deal, and I won't make it my whole personality. Like, this whole channel is not going to be all about all of that stuff. It's just I want people to know that like someone with panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, just any anxiety disorder, and um and someone who's on the spectrum, you guys can do the things you want to too. And like like if I become influential like I want to be, um, then like I'll be an example of like anybody can do it, and maybe I won't be, well, maybe I won't make it, and that's okay. Like, I have other things, and this isn't my one and only life dream, but it's something that I want really bad, and so I'm gonna try, but I just want to be an example and show other people that, if I can do it, you can do it too. So thank you for watching my channel, and I hope that you'll subscribe and all that stuff. I have dealt with anxiety most of my life. Whenever I was younger, I used to have a lot of social anxiety, and like I used to worry about what people would say, and I used to worry about people looking at me and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't eat chips in public because I was afraid people would be looking at me and like thinking like, oh, that kid is so fat, so unhealthy. He's out walking around eating chips in public. Like, does he have no shame? Things like that, and they're completely irrational. And these days, I see that now, but back then, it was just irrational, ridiculous things like in social situations, and and people I've realized over time is that people they like, even if they do care about what they're gonna forget about it tomorrow. Like, they go on about their lives. They're too concerned about themselves. like everybody, you go to the grocery store, you're worried about, I need tomatoes, apples, and whatnot. People aren't thinking about like, oh, that kid over there, he's walking a little weird. Like, and even if they are, like, they're gonna forget about it tomorrow. Well, you're still thinking about it. And so I've learned that social anxiety, like life's too short to be worrying about what everyone says, and 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 like, by tomorrow, like, everyone else is gonna forget except for you. And like, I see that now, and in social situations I'm a lot better off for it. But like, as I get older, um I don't know, just to put it in like lighthearted terms, it's like my anxiety is evolving with me. Like, these past couple of years have been pretty difficult for me. I was diagnosed with panic disorder and generalized anxiety disorder, and panic attacks are awful, like, just absolutely awful. Like, um, when I first started having panic attacks, I would like have panic attacks like multiple times a day and like multiple times in a week. I used to have like 10 or something panic attacks in just a weekend, and by Monday I was so exhausted. And weekends were like supposed to be the time that you're supposed to relax and chill before the work week starts. So when work started, I was so exhausted, and like, it was just this perpetual like cycle, and it was so exhausting, and I was just constantly exhausted, constantly tired, and was always crying because like I couldn't stand it. Like it was just a horrible existence. But I've been going to therapy, and I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff like that, and I want to be part of the solution. There's a lot of people out here on YouTube that they tell their stories, and like they tell of what they've gone through, and there's a lot of people who are actually, like, I don't want to say I'm better than anyone, but they were a lot worse off than me. Like they had a harder time coming to terms, and I've been getting better at like a much faster rate than most people do. But that's not relevant, because like you need to go at your own pace. And even then, like, I think me thinking that way is only delaying my recovery, because I'm like, oh, I'm recovering really fast, I'm doing really good. And then whenever I have a panic attack, I start to think that, like man, like I messed up, like I really failed, because like I was doing so well, and I was going at a faster rate than anyone else, and like I was just like, I was on top of my game, and like I had another panic attack. Like I can't believe that. But like that's not the point. The point is that I used to have panic attacks multiple times a day, and I'm not having them multiple times a day. Now I have them every once in a while. That's the point. You can't look at, like, oh, I had a panic attack and hence I'm a failure now. No, you have not failed at your recovery. You have not failed. There's still, like, you're still not there yet, but you're doing so much better than you were before. And like, you just have to keep um I have a problem with it. I'm going completely off track right now, but I have a problem with this. I talk in like the first person, and then I start talking in the second person. Like I change perspectives, and I know that's not a good way of speaking or writing, but I get, like, it's just whenever I get into it, I start changing, you know? But that's okay. That's not the point. I digressing, but yeah, even though I'm getting better, um, having less panic attacks and stuff like that, I still have a lot of general anxiety. Like, even whenever you got your panic attacks under control, you may still, like, if you're like me, you have a panic disorder and a generalized anxiety disorder, you may still have a lot of general anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety about my health. They call it health anxiety and cardiophobia. Those aren't technical medical terms, I know, but that's like, you know, just terms for people to identify with. But yeah, I have a lot of health anxiety. I worry about my health constantly. Um, and it sometimes they can develop into panic attacks whenever, like, I really think something's wrong, and I start to get real panicky. But it's not really like in itself a panic attack, you know. I'll feel like I'll have a bunch of symptoms, and like sometimes I'll kind of joke with my family members and my girlfriend and stuff like that. I'll joke with them and be like, I'd be like, well, the symptom of the week this week is whatever this symptom, like the symptom of the week this week is, I keep getting this horrible, like, really tightness in this back muscle right here. I know you can't tell exactly what back muscle I'm talking about, but it's the same. It's like the exact, like, muscle, and it tightens up, and it tightens up, and it feels like it's tightening up all the way around into my chest, and like my pec muscle feels like it's tightening up real hard. And then, like, I have numbness in my bicep and tricep here, like, and like it's constantly like numb. And like it's not as bad as today. I am getting some pain in my shoulder right here in the back, but that it's not that bad. And then I've been getting pain in my inside my chest right here, but I think it's indigestion. I'm pretty sure it's indigestion. I've been to the doctor multiple times, and they've told me that I have no issues. I have an appointment with the cardiologist coming up, but I honestly, I'm at the point where I don't believe he'll find anything wrong with me, but it's just so I can, you know, have complete sound evidence, you know, that I'm okay and everything's gonna be okay. And I already believe everything's gonna be okay. I don't believe anything's wrong with me. I just, it's just difficult to in the situations, because whenever I get anxious, you know, I start thinking about how horrible a sensation feels. I start spiraling, and I think like, you know, what if, like, I can't use my like logical brain. I start thinking like, what if this time it is actually the thing, and what if this time, like, and this time I'm not paying attention to it, like I finally think it's not something, and so I just let it go, and then like, but every time I think that way and every time it happens, I always come out okay, and everything is always okay. So I'm at the point where, like, I'm just like, you know, like, this happens all the time, and really nothing has ever happened. So, like, more and more I'm starting to come to terms that nothing, it really doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen. And so I really think, you know, like, I'm gonna be okay, and like, I just want people, um like, with this channel, I want people to have a place where they can come, and they can, like, um feel like, because whenever I was a kid, I used to struggle a lot with feeling lonely and stuff like that. And I know this is gonna sound a little silly, but like Smosh and Markiplier, especially Markiplier is such an amazing individual. He is such a sweet guy. But he like he's like inspired me to, like, I really want to be like him. I want to inspire people, make them feel like they're not alone out there, and like, I want to have like a connection with people, so that whenever they're at their lowest, they can watch my videos, and feel like, you know, things are going to be okay, like they have a friend, even though, like, I can't actually be there for them. I just that's what Markiplier was for me, and I want to be that for someone else. I want to be able to like continue on, because I know Markiplier can't do this forever. And so, and like, sorry, I'm home alone currently, and I thought I heard something, but I think it was the neighbor's dog barking, and then I thought it was someone like coming inside. But see, that's another example of how I am. But I don't want this video to be too long, so just I want to be an inspiration for people. And this is like my formal introduction. Like, you know, I'm Raziel. That's who or that's how everyone will know me as. Um, and I just want to do some good. I want to help, and I don't know if this is gonna go anywhere. Hopefully it does, but like, you know, if it doesn't, like, you know, I understand, but like, I wanna try, because you don't know until you try. And I'm just gonna be honest the whole way through. I'm gonna try and be as honest and as open about myself as possible. Um, but just leave out a few things like my name and stuff like that, of course. But that's besides the point. But yeah, I want to see where this goes. I want to just try. You know, I have other plans and I have other things going on, but this thing is what I want the most, and I just have to try. So, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate any support that I receive, and I will I will try my best to be the best for you all, like all the people who subscribe to me and believe in me. Um, I'm not trying to come off pretentious or anything. I'm just saying, like, but I want to I want to help people, and if I can be successful doing that, then that's great too. And maybe I can help even more people than originally anticipated. But this channel is going to be just about more than that. This is just one of many like personal videos. Like the personal videos are going to be about like a one-on-one talk, and um but I'm still gonna do all the gaming stuff. I'm maybe do Pokemon stuff every once in a while. I don't really I don't have the funds to just open a bunch of Pokemon stuff, so that makes it kind of difficult. And Pokemon is kind of a waste of money because it's like gambling. Like, and most of the time I don't get anything good. So um, I'm very careful about how much money I spend on Pokemon these days, just because of that. But please keep me in your thoughts, and let's see if we can make it, you know. And if we do, I will take care of you guys like you guys take care of me, and I really appreciate any support. So thank you, and that's it.